Love isn't always about grand gestures or poetic words. Sometimes it's the quiet, seemingly small restrictions someone places on themselves for your happiness. But what if I told you that these restrictions can reveal the depth of their love for you? Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could change how you view love forever, and make you realize that maybe, just maybe, someone already loves you more than you know. Hamari, a quick question for you. Have you ever noticed someone quietly changing their behavior around you, and wondered why? Hold that thought, because by the end of this video, you'll have your answer. They respect your time. Imagine this. It's 11 p.m., and you're exhausted. But you've got that one friend or partner who always checks in to make sure you're getting enough rest, even if it means cutting their conversation short, no matter how much they want to keep talking to you. This isn't just courtesy. It's love, because love values your well-being over selfish desires. And if this simple act of care already tugs at your heartstrings, wait until you hear what's next. They set boundaries to protect your growth. You're chasing a big dream. Maybe it's a career goal or a personal transformation. Someone who truly loves you might create boundaries, like gently encouraging you to skip a casual hangout so you can focus on your work. At first, it might feel like a restriction, but in reality, it's their way of cheering for your success in silence. They're not holding you back, they're giving you wings. But what if they show their love in a way that's even harder to notice? Let's explore. They avoid things that trigger you. Have you ever noticed someone who avoids mentioning certain topics around you, not because they don't care, but because they do? Like that one person who avoids talking about their lavish vacations because they know you're struggling financially. Or they never bring up past relationships, even when others do, just to protect your feelings. These subtle adjustments, they scream love, the kind that whispers, "Your comfort matters to me more than anything else." But that's not all. There's a restriction so profound, it might make you rethink how love truly works. They hold themselves accountable. Here's a powerful one. Imagine someone saying, "I'm sorry, I'll do better," and then they actually do. Someone who loves you will restrict their own ego. They'll reflect, apologize, and actively work on being better for you. It's not just about what they say. It's about how they consistently show up to make the relationship stronger. Real quick, comment below if you've ever seen someone change for the better because they cared about you. We'd love to hear your story. And now, the next restriction is so rare, it's almost magical. They hold back their anger. Picture an argument spiraling out of control. But instead of lashing out, they take a deep breath and walk away to cool down. That's not weakness, it's love. Love means restricting your emotions when they could hurt someone else. When someone bites their tongue to prevent a fight, they're choosing peace over pride. And that choice is pure love. But what if their love shows up in moments of distance? Let me explain. They give you space when you need it. This might surprise you. But sometimes, love is about stepping back. Imagine someone who notices you're overwhelmed and chooses not to bombard you with questions or demands. Instead, they silently wait, trusting that you'll come back when you're ready. This restriction, holding back their own desire to be close, is one of the purest forms of love because it puts your emotional needs first. But what about the restrictions that directly affect their own life? You'll want to hear this. They limit their freedom for you. Imagine someone turning down a big opportunity, like a job in another city, just to stay close to you. Or skipping a night out with friends because you're having a tough day and need them by your side. These sacrifices aren't just choices, they're acts of devotion. They're saying, "You matter more to me than my own freedom." That's love in its rawest form. And finally, the restriction that leaves no doubt about their feelings. They set limits to protect you. Imagine this. Someone who cares about you refuses to let you settle for less. They'll push you to leave a toxic job or cut ties with a harmful person, even if it's uncomfortable. They're not controlling you, they're protecting you. True love doesn't just accept everything. It gently guides you toward a better, brighter future. Conclusion: emotional plus inspirational. So, the next time you notice someone setting a boundary, holding back, or sacrificing for your happiness, pause and reflect. These restrictions aren't meant to hold you down. They're silent declarations of love, louder than any words ever could be. And if you're lucky enough to have someone in your life who shows love like this, don't take it for granted. Embrace it. Cherish it. Because love like this is rare and worth holding on to. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone you care about. And tell us in the comments which restriction you've experienced or given in the name of love. Let's spread the love together.